Welcome to a new episode of Arabia Unboxing. Today we have something really special for you. Today I'm taking you on a journey of nostalgia and creativity because today I'm unboxing and building the Lego Pac-Man.
You know him as Pac-Man, that little hungry guy with a love-hate relationship with four colorful ghosts, Blinky, Inky, Pinky, and Clyde.
A very beautiful set, 2,651 pieces, battery operated. Look at the back. We're gonna have the actual replica of the original 80s Pac-Man arcade with a lot of moving parts, 25 centimeters wide and 32 centimeters tall. Now, while I'm building, I'm gonna try and do a nice time lapse of the build. Historical facts took the world by storm in the 80s, and it is still now. It holds many records, which we'll review together, like probably the most renowned game set or game, like arcade game ever.
Pac-Man was the brainchild of a young developer at Japanese gaming company Namco.
Pac-Man even spawned a hit record that was by Buckner and Garcia titled Pac-Man Fever, and it reached number nine, which is still very good, on the Billboard Hot 100 charts in 1982. Got the Pac-Man fever. Well, let's get to unboxing. Open this and I'm guessing we're gonna have pieces here. Okay. Well, let's arrange them. All right, we're gonna start building.
I'm Billy Mitchell, video game player of the century. I did the world's first perfect score on Pac-Man, 3,333,360. Ooh, it's exhausting to just say it.
All right, well, that was, first let me say, that was a very challenging build. I've built a lot of Legos through time, and this one is probably one of the most challenging, maybe except from the big cars, but so many small moving pieces, so many different things. I thought it was really challenging. Okay, first thing before we go into talking about the actual build is I spotted a mistake. Yes, Lego, I finally spotted a mistake in one of your catalogs. On page 255, we're gonna see it on the screen while I speak. On build number 240, there's this piece, the small round piece. Lego says we need 2 of them. And on the pieces I had left, I looked for 20 minutes for the second one, only to realize we only need actually just 1. So page 255, build box 240, finally spotted a mistake in one of Lego's catalogs. Now let's talk about the build. Well, it's beautiful, as you can see me for size comparison, which is it is pretty big. Again, pretty challenging, a lot of small moving parts. You'll see why in a second. First of all, you see this small little mini diorama arcade of Lego, which in itself is pretty cool. We see a girl holding a 5 token and pretty much everything you used to see in the 80s. And this fits in the back, I'll show you in a second. Pretty nice. So on top here, first moving thing you see, we have a Pac-Man and the ghosts, and then you have a button right in the back, and if you press it, all of a sudden you have Pac-Man. So here you have the ghost chasing Pac-Man, and then you have Pac-Man after the power-up. Okay, here you see you have the lever, which you can move, doesn't do anything. Buttons, this button here, as you can see, has a battery, and it will actually light up the 25 cents thing, which is pretty cool. And what is really amazing is when you turn this lever here, you actually get, look at that, you actually get Pac-Man and the ghosts running around, and the small ghost here in the mid box that goes right and left. You have the cherry that's moving, and look at that, like really flawless movement. That was hard. Flawless movement. Even Lego says the hardest part they had here was to actually get the ghost to turn corners without even moving. In here you have the high score, and then you even have a lever here where you can move the high score. I'll get close-ups in a bit, where you can move the high score and set it to what you want. And then if you turn it around, you see you have this little thingy here, and you can actually open this, and you get to see a bit of how it all works. And this is where small diorama fits in. One of the things we haven't disclosed in the facts is that originally, and here you can close it. Originally, it wasn't supposed to be called Pac-Man. It was supposed to be called Pacman. Well, I mean, this is what it was called. It was called Pacman. And before releasing it in the US, they decided to change it to Pac-Man because they were afraid that the P, you see, you can very easily scratch the middle of the circle of the P to turn the P into an F. And that would have made, and that wouldn't have been cool. So they said it would have been too easy, and this is why they changed the name. One last thing I want to tell you is they actually have, and this is where you know that you're really a huge recognizable brand, is they had their own doodle for their I think 30th birthday. They had their own Google Doodle, which is huge, and you could actually play quickly with the mouse or the finger. If it was on a mobile phone, play Pac-Man on the Google front page, which is really one of the greatest tributes like they can give you, because anyway, this was one of the most, and remains to this day, the title of one of the most iconic games ever. A very challenging build. I really enjoyed building that. And I think my next video about Lego building time-lapse and facts is going to be about building the Lego baby foot. So be on the lookout for that one. And thanks everybody for watching, and I'll see you again in a new episode of Arabia Unboxing. Thanks for watching. See you later, guys. Bye.